well, and he was from Korea. He was also a housekeeper like I was. He was passed out between the beds. As he was making the bed, he just passed out in the middle on the floor. And we went in there, we're like, hello, Mario. And, our housekeeping manager was very understanding at that point.
The nicest place I ever stayed in Banff was the Hidden Ridge Resort.
Hidden
Ridge Resort.
Oh, okay. Where's that?
Oh my God.
I'm
sorry you have to pledge allegiance when you walk in and swear to never reveal its location. Right? Just Google it.
Just Google it, pretty much.
It was like 2013, I can't remember.
Oh,
Yeah, I don't remember it either. I'm pretty familiar with. I was telling you earlier about Grizzly House. Like, I need to get back to Banff. I love it.
Oh,
I told you that. I know you don't. I know you don't feel the same.
I know. I love Banff. It's just when you live there, it's a different experience because
A
there's
different
a lot
vibe.
of drugs.
Okay. Oh yeah.
I literally saw someone fingerdiddle in the street at night.
Well.
That was Banff. But
Remember to
good
cut that
place.
out.
Anyways, wait. Oh,
It's
video.
filming. Yeah. It doesn't matter. Yeah. No. I used to go once every 2-3 months. It feels like. And I love it. It's probably my favorite place in Alberta.
Good weekend place to go. Like,
Yeah.
with,
And what sucks is that we can't stay there in our van.
No, but like you can go to Nakota. Like I've stayed in Nakota
so
before.
far.
Yeah, it's still like. 15
Like I would
minutes out of
rather
Canmore.
almost like find the cheapest motel, pay for it, register my vehicle, and just stay unlucky.
No.
And then if I need
that's
a shower, go inside. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Because like
Well,
I just go ahead.
No, I was like.
Well, we should
just
go to
park
Banff.
park at a hotel. Like that's what when I was working in Canmore, I just parked at my hotel, and they don't care. Nobody cares. Nobody
I don't know if I
checks.
want to risk it.
Nobody.
I love that.
Yeah.
I know what you mean.
No.
And you've heard my
Yeah,
story, right? How I didn't go there till 2013 or whatever with Sarah. Like I never had been. I'd lived here my whole life and I never went because it's like if you don't have the reason to, because it's so far off the highway, and it's not that far, but because it is, if you don't ski, you don't really have a reason to go there, and especially if you've never been. Then we decided to go, and she booked the lodge or wherever we stayed at. Had this beautiful like clawfoot bathtub. I don't know why that's what I remember. But it was so impressive just to see this functioning clawfoot bathtub. I was like, hell yeah. And it wasn't right in town. It was up closer to like the campgrounds. It was one of those lodges. Stayed there and I remember this like awe washing over me of this little mountain town and just being like, I get it. I know it's a total tourist trap, 100%.
Yeah.
100%. But walking that strip, getting a beaver tail, going to the candy stores, checking out all those stupid bullshit, come get all of your Canadian gifts and stuff and souvenirs.
Yep.
When I worked at Life Touch, I would always request that gig because it was one full week in Banff by yourself as a photographer during grad season.
Okay.
So you'd go out there and you didn't have to set up in the school, you would set up in the hotel and the kids came to you. Right? They would come from the high school over to the hotel. So my commute in the morning was I stepped out of my hotel room and I was there in the atrium and I'd set up my camera. Right? And then at lunch I'd go down to the keg and have a nice steak dinner because it's all on Life Touch, right?
Nice.
But the Grizzly House, like we've talked, like the fondue place, we should make a goal to go there. Like it's expensive, but it's such an experience. Did you know that used to be a swingers club back in the day? Have you ever been in there? In the Grizzly House? Because there's phones at every booth.
No,
the phones are still there. I don't know if they work or not. But what? They do. You can pick them up. They're usually covered in grease or like whatever from the meat. That's just like the cooking meat is in the air.
Swingers restaurant.
What?
It'd be a swingers restaurant. People went to swing.
No, I know. That's what I just said. All right.
Never mind.
Because Lindsay's setting up her lights. She's like, ah, bah, bah, bah.
I'm setting up my bed.
But yeah, that's what it was. And so you could call other tables and whatnot. And they've kept that atmosphere. But have you ever had hot rock fondue?
No.
Oh, girl, it's so good.
Is it the bread and cheese or is it like meat and like?
It's all of it.
Like,
So your first course is cheese and bread. Then they bring out the hot rock and it's whatever you want. I've only ever done the normal, like chicken and beef. And you just cook it on the hot rock, right? But you can get elk and caribou and rattlesnake and shark and all of this other nonsense.
Oh.
And then it's chocolate and fruit for dessert, right?
Do they have like a breakfast thing too?
I don't know. I've never been there for breakfast, but it's like $86 per person to go for dinner.
So I remember going to a place in Banff.
Which means it's probably about $120 a person now.
Yeah, probably.
Besides, if you're going for breakfast in Banff, you go to Tallulah's anyway.
Oh, Tallulah's is good. Yeah, that's true.
I remember.
You know what I got to put on my bucket list? Sorry, I got to put a night at the Fairmont once. Like $500, just do it. And just say
Well,
you
they have
consider
like a little like I went and played pool at this on the actual in Fairmont. There's like a place you go down. It overlooks the golf course. It's a little hut, and you can order food there. It's like you can order like a bunch of sausages from different countries and stuff like that, and you play pool.
That's cool.
I went on a date there like way back in the day, and it was fantastic. It was beautiful. It's just like
that's awesome. I used to play pool a lot. I haven't been in years. Yeah, like billiards and everything.
Beautiful up there.
That was the thing for a while.
Was playing pool?
Yeah.
Oh hell yeah! My dad and I used to go a lot. Byron and my dad, Grandpa and I. It's like when Mike and I were always going like Boston Pizza every single day. We'd always put $1.25 into the table and shoot a game. I haven't done that in forever.
Yeah, that was like a favorite place for all of us.
Yeah. No, Banff was gorgeous. Like I like Canmore. It's great.
Have you been on like the policeman trails and like in Canmore, like the boardwalk and stuff like that?
No, I don't think so.
Okay, so
I
that's
saw it on your little stories or
those,
whatever.
yeah. I think it's beautiful if you start exploring it a little bit, and it's a lot less touristy than.
Oh, it is. That's why
especially
a lot more
in summer,
Calgarians prefer Canmore because it is less touristy.
And plus, it's like.
And it's got
20
the better
closer.
candy store as far as I'm concerned.
The weed
And
stores.
then plus you close on the street, and you have patios everywhere, dog friendly.
There's dog-friendly patios in Banff. There's one place we went to for sure. I remember on the kind of like I think on the theater side of town. It was cool. And we brought Dexter. I think it was Dexter.
Oh yeah, the theater, yeah, because below the theater was like a great thrift store.
Yeah. It was a great thrift store.
That's
right
where we
below the
always
theater.
used to go in
we got a date in our future
Yeah.
for sure.
Yeah.
At some point, a weekend going out there, thrifting, movie. You could even get like a bed and breakfast, or not a bed and breakfast, but an Airbnb. Well, no, bed and breakfast is what I meant. You don't want somebody's house.
Or,
Cheaper. Well, that's it.
You mean
can't
just
stay
the
anywhere,
woods?
though. Yeah, you can't stay anywhere.
The woods.
But there's up towards Lake Louise. There's that overflow parking.
Yes.
You can stay there for free. Like you usually, technically, they have.
What the hell? I've never been to Lake Louise.
I mean, I haven't either. I've just stayed in that overflow.
Have you ever been
parking
there?
area.
I've been there once. I hiked up to the tea house.
What's the town
Oh
like?
yeah, the tea house.
I never went to the town. I was actually at the lake.
Okay. 'Cause I don't even know. I've been told there's not even really a town there. Like Lake Louise is like a gas station and a resort.
Yeah.
Pretty much.
I've been to the gas station before, but.
If somebody I follow on Instagram was just there and it was like on fire and the whole town was like on fire and out of gas. Like, well, that's kind of good.
At least the gas ain't gonna go good.
Yeah, right. Wow.
That's in Canmore and Banff is so close yet
Yes.
it just never happens, right? It's just it's expensive to get out there right now.
Yeah. Once things are better and I actually have like solid income with not so much debt, I'll be buying that Banff pass again and then going out specifically to stay in hotels. And it's just that part of my life I really enjoyed when I discovered that place. And I got a lot of odd nostalgia for it, which is weird because I discovered it so late in life. But
No, have you like thought of like hostels?
nope. I haven't. Have you ever seen Hostel? Fuck that.
I've stayed in hostels a lot. Like, I lived in when I was working at the liquor depot in Banff. I had to stay in the hostel, Sunshine, I think it was, for a month because it was just so hard to find a place. But
How are you not filming more videos and talking about your life?
I know I've been to Australia, I've been everywhere, and I just haven't filmed anything.
You can't edit the middle of the video.
Well, I mean, there's like about 5 billion ums in the video that I would be releasing.
This is true.
But people will watch it.
I have a feeling a few would. Shit!
You're too big for that bed.
Oh, Papa, is this
Oh, it's my phone.
Content! Content!